Hello guys, I welcome you on your favorite show, Trends and Gist. This is my Radio TV and I remain your host, Lady Masiara. So co-hosting with me on today's show is Favour Lancelot. So guys, stay with us as we bring you good and interesting stories. Okay guys, so first on our trend table, what we'll be looking at is Twitter ban in Nigeria. This trended from like the very first week. That was what started this week actually. It was the main hit for this week. It went like, it caused chaos, like everywhere was so Twitter has been banned in Nigeria and people are not finding it funny because lots of people do their businesses on Twitter. We have influencers, you know, we have those who are into crypto, in fact, a lot of people are not happy because Twitter, over 200 million people use Twitter every day. And you get, so Nigeria even had to lose billions and billions of naira because of this ban. And it's also been said that it's not just going to end here, like they're going to ban all social media platforms. And also,
but do you think that's possible? Well, if they can ban Twitter, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
So the
thing is, it has got lots of reactions. Even the EU, the UK, Canada, US, they're all sending messages, making comments, you know, saying a lot of things, you know, talking to the president of Nigeria. That banning Twitter is like taking the right of freedom of expression from its citizens, which is
totally right. Yeah, it's right.
It's not good because we have right to expression, you get. And a lot of things go on Twitter, and Twitter is, you know, like one of the biggest, you know, platforms where like, you can reach lots of people aside, you know, when it comes to businesses, organizations, lots of people use Twitter, for Christ's sake.
So the federal government itself, they use Twitter.
Exactly. So let's read some of the, you know, reactions that we got from Twitter users before it was banned or during the talk about it.
At 7cents_media, this is why they deleted Twitter. They don't want us to speak out and they want the international community to know what is happening. Nigeria is no longer safe for the poor and common man. I love this country, by then, where did we? But then, I think she wanted to say, but then, where did we get it wrong? I am _Tandy Boy. He said the government didn't only mess with the wrong generation alone. They also mess with the internet. Imagine how they have tried in many ways to shut us up, but we keep having our ways. You can only delay, but you can't deny us on our rights.
So these are some of the reactions. We'll continue to read these tweets for you guys, and some we are able to tweet these tweets because they had to use VPN. Yes, that's where VPN comes in, right?
Yeah.
So they had to use VPN because they could no longer easily access Twitter without.
That's the only way.
And now, even this VPN is becoming a problem because the Attorney General Federation, and also the Minister of Justice, says that Twitter users who are still using Twitter will be arrested if they catch you using Twitter. So let's continue as we, you know, let's continue here. So from Obi Ezekwesili at Obi Ezek says, at Twitter anonymously helps the emergence of engaged citizens and voice in our land. Think of Office of the Citizen. The abduction of the 2019 Chibok girls was broadcast on this platform by BBC News. I am Obi Ezek. I'm vehemently opposed to Twitter ban in Nigeria. As Africa Global News says, the Nigerian government has now resolved to threats of arresting and prosecuting all Nigerians who are massively using VPNs to call out the government on Twitter amid the Twitter ban in Nigeria. Wow. So Twitter is like a crime. If you use Twitter, you get arrested. It's not like a crime, which we don't know which way forward. Nigeria, like where are we going to? Okay, so from Obi Ezekwesili again at Obi6, it says, connecting the dots after I read something. It does indeed sound plausible that the Twitter ban in Nigeria was meant to be an early preemptive strike against the June 12 protests.
From Godman Akinlabi at PJ Man, he said, the idea of Twitter ban in Nigeria is so uncalled for. With all the issues we are dealing with as a nation, reducing freedom of expression and taking employment opportunities away from young Nigerians is not the way to go. Nigerian President, Nigerian Senate, please rethink this decision.
At Yele Sowore says, yesterday 92 persons were killed by bandits at Malami Sam's home state of Kebbi. He did nothing to protect these vulnerable citizens. Instead, he issuing threats to jail Twitter users, violating Twitter ban Nigeria. A government of douchebags and by douchebags.
At Ovie of Worry at Edevure PR, he says, a nation of 200 million loses access to Twitter just because one man is offended.
Well, just because one man is offended, 200 million people loses access to Twitter. So guys, these are the reactions and many more we got, from Nigerian Twitter users, and many people have said their own parts. They are not happy with it, and it's affecting the country as a whole. So we move on to our next on the trend table, which is
the death of the popularly known Prophet Tiwa Joshua, the founder of Church of the All Nation, who died on the 5th of June 2021, exactly 1 week to his 58th birthday.
Yeah, that's very sad. Very sad. His birthday was supposed to be on the 12th.
Yeah, 12th of June.
Yeah, 12th of June. That would make him 58 years old.
But
unfortunately, he died before his birthday. And maybe knowingly or unknowingly to him, he knew.
A lot of people said he could sense it because he talked about, in his last meeting with his church members, he talked about the time for everything, the time to
we should watch and pray.
Most people,
and he also gave himself a birthday, he did a birthday speech for himself. He wished himself a happy birthday, like he was preparing for it to come. So it was sad because he died, or it was during a program that he had a program going on, and that program ended, and according to stories that he after the program he was feeling uncomfortable, he had to excuse himself and never came back. It's a sad one. So we send our condolences to the family and the church. Yes, and Prophet Tiwa Joshua, as popularly called, is a philanthropist, a teacher, a healer. He's touched lives of many. He has done a lot of things, and his death was felt. It was a very bad and sad moment. So may his soul rest in peace, and may he find peace and quiet. And a lot of people have also taken to their Twitter pages and Instagram pages to also sympathize with the family and send their condolences. Yes, one prophet was one Mr. Abia. This prophet Abia visited his family, the family, to share his condolences. And talks are going, rumors going here and there that some clergymen have refused to pay their condolence visit to the family. What could have been, the issue is unknown, till now. So it's all good, but we thank God for the life well spent. I would say
that's exactly
because there's nothing like it died well. Let's just because
personally, I feel all the stories I've heard about him so far are good stories, and if I'm to judge from that, I'll say he lived a good life. He was a good man, and he helped a lot of people.
Exactly.
And I say, who am I? Everybody, almighty.
Exactly. So we had people who sent messages, via Twitter and all that, Instagram and all that, sent messages, pictures. So let's get from one person.
We have Femi Femi at Real FFK. He said, the passing of my brother Tiwa Joshua saddens me deeply. At 3 a.m. this morning, I was told by one of his daughters that this was a fake news, and I tweeted as much. Sadly, I was misled. 5 minutes ago, the same person called me and confirmed the story at Gasnet, Nigeria. Was right, and I am in pain.
We all feel pain. Okay, guys. So finally, on our trend table is the WWE Championship between our two famous celebrities, musical celebrities, Shay and Tiwa. Yes, it was savage that period. It went like so bad, but they didn't do it physically, but like with words. Okay, so what really caused this, this Avengers fight between these two celebrities? So what really caused this fight between these two celebrities? Well, according to stories or what we saw online, was these two beautiful ladies went to the salon, to get their hair done, manicure and pedicure and all that stuff, to do nutrition and all that. And then she was like, oh, the whole place was tense. She met Tiwa Savage there in the salon already. So she was like, the tension, was there, and people were looking
so
at them like,
other people were in the salon already.
Exactly. So she was like, okay, let me go say hi, to my fellow superstar. Do you get it? Like, to say like, and according to her, she said after the exchange pleasantries, greetings and all that, she went back and sat down. 20 minutes later, Tiwa walked up to her like,
oh, she had already greeted Tiwa, and Tiwa responded to her like nicely.
And then 20 minutes later, Tiwa walked up to her like, dirty stinking life. Don't ever say hi to me again.
Wow.
Like what? Wow. Like what? So that was Shay's side of the story, because she granted Paul's an interview and she said that. So, and she was like, she didn't say anything, but all she kept on saying when Tiwa Savage was practicing music.
Okay, so she was giving back to Tiwa what Tiwa was saying then.
Yeah, like she said back to saying that.
From the clip we saw, I think on Tunde Ednot's page, it was Shay was telling, Tiwa was telling Shay that she shouldn't say hi to her ever again. Like she wants them to sort out their issues. She should call her on the phone and the rest of them. That she shouldn't act cool with her in the salon and all of that. And I think there are people like that feel like if you have issues with them, you should sort it out with them and not trying to act like everything is fine when you see people around.
Keep the same energy.
Yeah, keep the same energy.
Don't try to fancy new words.
And then Shay said in the interview she granted with Pulse that they had seen after the 4Q challenge that they've seen several times. They've been in the same private jet, they've done several jobs together, they've taken pictures together. So I feel like they have other issues that nobody knows about, that is just between both of them. Because I don't think it would be just the 4Q challenge that would make Tiwa react that way. And from what Shay is saying, it seems like they have other issues. And I just hope they are able to sort it out, because they are two amazing people. Yeah, and they mean so much to the music industry. So I hope they are able to sort out their differences.
Yes, we wish they're able to be on good terms. So whatever it is they have going on underneath them, and keep giving us great and good music. Like let the do continue. Do you get? So that's all for
Trend and Gist.
I hope you enjoyed it, because we did.
Yeah, I did.
So do not forget to follow us on all our social media handles, on YouTube at Smile Radio TV, Instagram and Facebook. For now there is no Twitter, so Twitter is on hold. So don't forget to follow us. I remain your host, Lady Nasiara, and this is Fame for Lancelot. Until next time, bye.